Shoes.
Hey guys, welcome back to
Shoes.
Today we're going to be looking at one of the nicest, most cleanest collaborations I think, and definitely a contender in my opinion for sneaker of the year for sure. It is the Nike SB Dunk Low Parra, the collaboration that Parra did, or Parra, however he says his name, the collaboration he did for the Olympics. Yeah, he made a dunk as well, whilst also designing the jerseys for the different countries and all that stuff. But the shoe came out a while back, basically during the peak of the Olympics, and I think during the start or the mid of the Olympics. I didn't really watch the Olympics, but some point around that time, took an L on sneakers, of course, entered a bunch of raffles, other places took L's. But thank God, alhamdulillah, we were able to get a pair from Route 1 London. They had an in-store raffle. Luckily, was able to get one from that, so thank God for that. And we finally have our pair. Yeah, here we have it. We have the classic Nike SB box. That's one of my favorite boxes, just because the quality is so nice. It pops. It's really nice, really good in the collection. And you know, it's really hard to get a Nike box with an SB. This stuff is so hard to cop for retail. It just flies like there's no tomorrow, and the resale on these are always super crazy. For this one, it's not as high as some of the other ones, like, you know, Ben and Jerry's and Chunky Dunkies and all that, but it'll probably climb up to what it is to you know, probably like 300-400s very soon. So yeah, the box, you got the classic kind of rainbow looking box, different colors, just, you know, branding stuff over here, a little ring light over there. It's very shiny, as you can see. Most boxes don't shimmer that much, but this one's super duper shiny. Even in broad daylight, it's shining the ring light. So this is my size, a US 10 or a UK 9. And yeah, in terms of dunks, people say that you should either go true to size or half size up. I personally went true to size, but if you got a bit more wider feet, maybe it's worth, you know, going half size up, but I just went true to size for mine. And Nike SB here, really clean, nice packaging, super duper premium looking. The shoe retailed for about I think it was around $110, but I got it for £100. I think skate shops, they take a little bit of extra just for, you know, their maintenance and running and all that stuff. So yeah, let's just open this bad boy up. It opens like this, and you're greeted with this classic kind of the SB Dunk paper that we have. So I've only ever had the pleasure of reviewing two other SB Dunks, and they're both the kind of Porsche ones. One was the Pink Pig, and one was the Club 58. So it's good to have another SB Dunk in the collection. So yeah, here we have it. It's the classic kind of dunk paper with these kind of like weird kind of lines, looking like, if you're a geology student, these lines kind of look like the kind of radar stuff that you see when you're looking for like petrol and oil and stuff underground. Not petrol, but like oil underground. So let me just take one of these bad boys out for you to show y'all. Alright, here it is, the Nike SB Dunk Low Pro Parra. And honestly, this shoe, as it's one of the shoes that, like, you know, when they give you the in-store, like they give you the shoe in-store and they open the box for you and you have your first impression, literally I saw it like, whoo. It looked so clean, it looked so nice, and I'm a really big fan of this shoe. I think it's one of the nicest, most cleanest shoes to come out. The thing is, it's extravagant, it pops out, but it's not too much. It doesn't do too much. Like it's still like a color. It's sail. It's black. It's got a bunch of other like turquoise, maroon, kind of pink, purple tones, but like they kind of go well so that it's not too out there, and you can pull this off with a lot of stuff. I think this is definitely one of those shoes where like you can definitely wear something subtle at the top and make the shoes pop, and it would make it look super duper nice. But yeah, I heard that, I haven't done this myself, but like I've seen online that this material that they have, where all basically the artwork and the design is this canvas kind of print, and this canvas kind of print of this kind of different kind of wavy looking shapes, kind of like lava lamp looking shapes, kind of like a mosaic of different things going on there. But if you were to deconstruct this, there's actually just full kind of color underneath them. I think it's like a pink or like a red and a blue kind of at the back. But like, I think personally I would just keep it like this, because when you do take it out, take the stuff out, like the canvas off, it does look a little bit ratchet if you don't know like how to do it properly, and I don't know how to do it properly. But like yeah, if you know how to do it properly and you prefer that, then go for it. But yeah, this shoe has got a lot of stuff to talk about. One thing I really like is that I hate when shoes crease. That's why I'm a big fan of Yeezys, because the way that they're kind of designed, there's not really any leather at the top for it to kind of crease up like that, so you have a longer kind of shelf life. But with Jordans and stuff like that, you need a kind of a sneaker shield, or like a, you know, a crease protector. But with this, I noticed that even though it's like a nice, I feel like it's like a weird, it's a nice kind of leather thing, but I feel like it's like a plasticky. I don't know if it's plastic or what it is, but or what kind of thing it is. I think it must be like a really super duper nice leather, because it feels leathery, but it feels a little bit soft, kind of plasticky. But I don't think this can crease that much, just because the way it kind of looks like. You guys can see this. Normally when you have leather, you got this kind of crinkles already, but because it's not crinkled, I think it might be some kind of artificial leather, maybe some plasticky kind of leather that doesn't crease as much. I still bought some sneaker shields just to kind of, just in case. I don't want to risk it. I did that with the mochas. I took them out just one day. Honestly, straight away you had creases, so I don't want to risk it with this. This is a super duper dope shoe, and you want to keep it looking dope for as long as possible. And the fact that the only thing that's white is kind of like the midsole, and that's not that hard to maintain. You could always scrub it up. It's not too bad to clean. But most of the shoe is a sail color. The reason why I really like the sail color is that over time it looks nice. It looks nice and vintage. It doesn't get as dirty as if you had like a pure white thing that you got with a bunch of other shoes, like for example the Jordan 4, the Oreos that came out. Pure white shoe, so easy to get that dirty, but this one, because it's sail colorway, is hard to get dirty. So next thing you have the tongue. It's like a nice kind of thick, like very soft tongue, I guess. I don't really skateboard, but I'm assuming if you're a skateboarder you might want soft tongues or something like that. It's got the Nike SB logo over there, Dunk Low Pro. Inside you've got Parra, and oh yeah, I forgot about this. You get a pair of turquoise laces to go with your shoe. I personally think the white ones pop more. I think, in my opinion, I think the white laces on Dunks are some of the nicest laces I've ever seen, and they just work with the Dunks so well. Especially when I saw it on the Chunky Dunky, it kind of gives that ice cream kind of vibes. Like it kind of feels like you could eat the laces. Maybe because I'm hungry right now, but like these laces kind of look like something you can just scoop up. Look very clean, very vanilla. I just really like the texture and the way these laces look. Another thing that's a really nice detail that they've got going on is they've got this swoosh that's kind of extruding out. It's kind of like a 3D printed swoosh right there. It kind of pops out a little bit. It looks really nice. It's like a nice thick thing. It's not just kind of embroidered or just kind of like painted into the thing. It pops out, looks super duper nice. And you got a little swoosh here. I thought it would be embroidered, but it's not embroidered. It's kind of part of the canvas, so it doesn't really have its own kind of feeling, I think. Or very faint. Actually, it's got a very faint. So you got a little tiny swoosh here. It's always good to get an extra tiny swoosh over there. At the back, you've got Nike. On the other pair, it says Parra. In terms of the outsole, it's a gum outsole. So again, very clean. It pulls the shoe off. It basically completes the look. And gum outsoles are always super duper dope. And you've got this kind of little red thing here. The actual sole is meant to have a Zoom Air Zoom or Zoom Air insole, so it's supposed to make you feel a bit more comfortable while you're skateboarding or doing your average lifestyle wear. This shoe honestly is perfect for the summer. It's a shame the weather's a bit cloudy, the weather's a bit damp, so but I think you can still pull this off in the wintertime with the right attire. But this is definitely, in my opinion, like a summery kind of shoe. So you can always like rock it a little bit and then save it till spring or summer comes out, and the sun really makes the shoe pop out more, just because the colors kind of are super duper vibrant. In terms of the padding around the heel, it's very soft. It's very nice. Honestly, for like a shoe that it costs about 100 pounds or $110, the quality and the material and the build is amazing. So like when you pay resale, you kind of think that okay, like the material is kind of worth paying resale for in some way. I don't think it's worth paying thousands or something, but like the material is top notch, especially for a 100 pound shoe. We literally reviewed the Horashis not too long ago. That was 114, so just 14 pounds more than this shoe right here, and the quality for that was absolutely appalling. But for this, if for some reason SB Dunks, they always do a great job. Maybe they know that's gonna resell for like mad, so like they just kind of make all the pairs super duper premium quality, way more premium than Dunk Lows in general, which are kind of getting a bit more mass produced now because you got too many colorways. But I think the SB Dunks, when they have a nice collaboration, always a shoe that pops out, and this definitely revitalizes the SB Dunk franchise for sure. It's a super duper clean kind of shoe. Very very nice. I honestly, there were times where I literally like I would wake up not wake up, but like I'll be in my bed and I'm like, I want to see the shoes again, so I just open the box, I just look at the shoes, I close it again, I look at the box, open the shoe, because the thing is the weather's been quite bad and I haven't been wanting to take these out because they would get quite dirty. It's quite puddly, it's quite muddy outside, so like I didn't want to risk that. But I just keep looking at the shoe because it's one of those shoes that it is a piece of art. It was made by an artist, so I guess, you know, this was their canvas and this was the painting that they made, and boy did they do a good job with the painting that they made. It's super duper nice. Like and it's not over the top. Like I know we had the Street Hawkers and a bunch of other stuff that people really like, the ATCs, if I'm getting that right, but they just weren't something that you could pull off day to day wear. But I feel like this you can pull off with a lot of different light blue jeans, black jeans, trackies. Like a lot of stuff can pull this kind of stuff out. So yeah, it's super duper dope. Nike branding over there. I think I already showed you the Nike Parra branding at the bottom there. And it's another thing I really like is that they've got the Nike embroidered on one side and Parra embroidered on the other side, just to make the shoe a bit more different, just to make the collaboration kind of stand out as well. Honestly, probably one of my favorite shoes of 2021, easily. Super duper dope shoe, very nice shoe. Prices are starting to climb up, so if y'all haven't got your pair, I think there's a few skate shops that are getting late releases, so there's still a few raffles out there in Europe and the US. So if you have a chance, I would 100% recommend entering raffles for these. But if you can, the resale isn't too bad right now. I'd recommend getting these right now before the prices start to hike up, and they will probably hike up. They'll probably be like almost twice the price that you're paying right now in a year and a half or 2 years kind of time. So if you really dig these, I would recommend getting these right now, especially because StockX have the Klarna buy now pay later kind of thing going on, so you can literally just get these and pay for them later. So yeah, super duper dope shoe. In terms of rating, it's a solid 9 out of 10 in my opinion. Definitely a contender for sneaker of the year. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. Do you guys like the shoe? Do you not like it? Are you not a fan of SBs? You think they're overproduced, mass-produced, or just your general thoughts? So it'd be lovely to hear what you guys think, and I hope you guys have an amazing, beautiful, fantastic day, and I'll catch you on the next one, which I don't know when it'll be because we've been having a lot of L's. This I got the shoe a week back, kind of, I think it was just after Sneakers Day, but like they've been up constant L's. Wasn't able to get the Bad Bunny, wasn't able to get a bunch of shoes on sneakers like the ones that dropped recently, the 1C foams and a bunch of other stuff that dropped. The Dunk Highs, haven't been able to get them, so it's been a little bit dry. We had a crazy season of W's, and I think it's kind of that dip that is to be expected. Even the cat's feeling the dip. He's quite sad about the dip itself. So let's pray we can get some more W's and get some more reviews out to you guys. And as always, have a great one, y'all. And woof, peace.
Let's go.